God, I love you. How did you find me?
Next day delivery contact lenses.
You are a genius. I miss you so much. If I knew I was allowed to call you, I would have called you every day to pay for.
No, Tom, listen to me. You can't call. Marquette died.
What? When?
Last Tuesday. They've classified the case as a homicide, and you're the only suspect. You still there?
Yeah.
We've got to get you into the system without fugitive prejudice. In other words, without admission on your part that you have any knowledge of...
Look, Perry. Just tell me what to do. This is for his food and shampoo and flea treatment and that and everything. Give him a lot of affection.
You know I will. I love that little doggy. Now, just send me an email when you get your ass near a computer, okay? Let me know when you're coming back. Take care of yourself. Hope your sister gets better real quick. I'm gonna miss you.
How you doing, sir? I just moved here from New York City. I'm looking to go duck hunting.
You have to get a gun permit for that.
Right, exactly. How would I?
Well, if you got your Yankee driver's license on you.
How much is that fee?
Sir, I'm afraid you're one of those that may not have to pay a fee. Tony, can you come in, please? Get your hands over your head. Get your hands over your head.
Yeah.
No. I'll get it.
It's in my pants.
Okay. Okay.
Edmonds. Yeah. Great. No. Yes, sir. I can be ready right now, sir. June, you might want to sit down. They found your husband's murderer in some little podunk town in Mississippi.
Frank. Frank, hold me. Hold me.
This is right.
It's very...
Perry, right? Very smart, very genuine, impressive woman. Don't be afraid to say you're sorry. Take the first step. It's all about having the courage to take the first step.
You look great.
You look so beautiful.
Looks like we have a criminal in need of a defense. Come on, let's get you out of here. Take a seat. Tom, you know how Perry and I work. We're a team. But unfortunately, Perry was a witness to Sophie's death, an event that's germane to the state's case. So she's disqualified from representing you in court. We'll still work on the case together. But in court, it will be me and only me who speaks in your behalf. But before you give your assent to my representation, I feel there's something you ought to know that may influence your decision. Perry and I have been involved in a relationship.
Excuse me, that's irrelevant.
To say nothing would be duplicitous and disadvantage Tom as a client. Perry and I have embarked on a relationship, a full sexual relationship.
What am I doing here?
Tom,
Might as well plead guilty.
Before you decide on a plea, you should know that the way they will frame this case is to paint you as a cold-blooded murderer. Excuse me. That there was premeditation and a clear intent to kill. With a good plea bargain, you're looking at 10 years. Straight out guilty, it's mandatory life.
Christ.
Thomas Arthur Braeburn, how do you plead? Guilty or not guilty? Mr. Braeburn, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Your Honor, for the court's information, the prosecution has agreed to conduct a preliminary hearing in this matter. They've asked to schedule it for this Thursday, at which time I'll make my bail out.
Case adjourned to Part F in 4 working days. Remand.
There is nothing going on. It's one night.
you had absolutely no fucking right to tell Tom.
I'll show you what right I have.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Thanks. I did it to make a commitment to myself, to make a commitment to go through with it.
With what?
Leaving Laney.
What?
Come on, it's obvious. If I were really happy in the relationship, do you think you and I would be...
No, Stevenson, if you think that I'm in any way responsible...
In any way responsible? You are entirely responsible.
Well, you told me that your relationship was perfect except for the sex. Okay? I mean, and that may not be entirely her fault. Look, I never led you to believe...
No, you never led me to believe there was anything to hope for. I'm not saying you did. But how did I know Tom was going to go apply for a gun permit in bumfuck Mississippi? I had a foolproof strategy ready to unfold, a steady, seductive courtship to let you see the other side of me like I've seen of you, my tattoos, if you will.
Has Laney seen it?
Yeah. She loves it.
Have you told her?
No. I'm not going to tip my hand until I'm ready to play the ace.
You told Tom just to fuck us up, didn't you?
Absolutely not. I did my job ethically. And I'll walk away from this case if that's what Tom wants or you want. Look, let's just not confuse these issues. Let's put our personal feelings aside and maintain our professionalism for the next 4 days. See you back at the office.